Huzzah! Welcome. That one was for me. This one's for you. Grab your drinks. Hello. Happy Tuesday. It's 8 p.m. Grab your stuff. I almost said the S-H-A-T word. Ooh. Grab your shit. Grab your drinks. Salute to all of you. We made it through another week. Cheers to you. Right of Cappy. You got to drink. I don't care if it's a water, a tea, the cat's water. Got to drink. To all of you. Welcome, friends. How y'all feeling? Chat roomy room. It's the middle of summer. I've got Irish whiskey and coffee. What else do you need? I submit nothing. By the way, I don't know what I'm doing, showing you guys like the show, but here we are. This is what we're doing right now. This is what we're doing now. This is what my life's become. Welcome, Pod Racing, Local 279, Electric Jesus, Team Key, the Fighting Mongooses, the Dewey Decimators, whoever else is here, make yourself known in the chat room. Okay, everybody hear me okay? Let me know. I messed with some video stuff, so I'm praying that it all works. DC, not Washington. How could I ever forget you? One of the great acronyms of our time. So if you could hear me okay, let me know. Otherwise, don't forget this show brought to you by Mr. Park's Dungeon Minions Fall Camp. Hey kids, are you ready for your next adventure? That is a rhetorical question. We're all ready for our next adventure. But don't forget, we're still doing signups right now for fall. It's $150 per month. Your kids can enter 3 different level camps, or anybody you know, nieces, nephews, anybody that needs to socialize more. Maybe they struggle with attention issues or socialization stuff or learning disabilities, whatever. This camp has it all. We teach you how to design your own dungeon, create and think for yourself, dynamic problem solving, teamwork, turn taking, coordination, advanced problem solving skills, simple math, finances. It's all there. Management of your stuff. You learn how to manage your stuff in D&D because you get a bag and you're like, I could only put so many things in my bag, which is how my brain feels right now. So don't forget, we'd love to have you register. Spread the good word. Park Johnston is the proprietor of said business, and he was a teacher for 15 years. Everything's done very professionally. They're laid out in a lesson plan kind of style format. We consult with pediatric psychologists and other mental health professionals to give the best possible value for 3 hours of your kid being with us online. It's much better than them just sitting around playing Fortnite or watching Netflix. Trust me, from a brainwave level, without a doubt. So if you know anybody, johnston.park@gmail.com. Do it, register, find somebody you know, talk to your friends, anybody that's struggling to figure out what they're going to do with their kid, or maybe they just need a babysitter so they can go out and get drunk. I don't know. I'm not judging. All we're doing is providing a service. So holler at a player. Glad everybody can hear me. Seems like everything's working well. Can you add a Pickle Dickle to Pod Racing? Pretty pleased with the cherry on top. Well, since you put it that way, how could I ever say no? Where are you, Pickle Dickle? Come here. There you are. I see you. You ready to have your role changed? Huzzah. Your role has been changed. So let's talk about trivia. Let's talk about the world. We'll learn about it. You can tell me what you know about the world, and whatever you don't know, you'll learn, and then you'll have learned more stuff. And an hour from now, you will know more than when you just sat down. So that's kind of cool. Hope everybody's had a good week. We're still house hunting. We just got effed in the A royally hard last night by this guy. It is a cutthroat world out there. I feel like you have a better odds of like just building a wooden ship and sailing and finding an island and just claiming it for yourself. I think my wife and I could do that before we find a house in the Columbus area. I really feel like the odds would be in our favor for finding a random island and just living there, sailing randomly around the world. But let's learn about things, shall we? Your submission challenge was to come up with a new submission challenge. Does anybody remember one of the suggestions from last week? There were some good ones. Also, a couple sent to me in Discord. I gotta say, though, the one I'm going to pick for all of you, your submission challenge for next week, congratulations to Great Lactic on your suggestion. Best use of real animals in a music video. We'll see where this goes. It could go south pretty quickly, but I think we'll be all right. I think we'll be all right. So best use of real animals in a music video. So submit to me your best music video with the best use of real animals, best being the relative term. We'll see what you say. That is yours. So think about it. You got till next week to submit it. The winner gets a bonus point in the show, which can be a big deal because the show's not worth a whole lot. You only could get about 15 to 18 points total. So every point counts. Let's talk about some music. I'm going to give you 3 songs. They're all covers. You can name me the original artist for full credit and who's singing the covers for extra credit. So there's technically 6 answers you could lobby. Most of you are just going to get the 3, and that's okay. Check out this. I mean, for real though. I don't know what's happening. The Miracle at My House. This is a real record. I just kind of cropped the stuff off. This is not something else proposing to be a record album. This is real. And I'm pretty sure that girl's a real girl. I thought it was a doll. She certainly has dead eyes like a doll. The eyes roll back like a doll's eyes. Dead eyes. I can't tell. Also, she's either holding a missile or a bowling pin. I don't know what that is. And she's playing it with like her holy stick, like clink, clink. I don't know. I just love this album. I love that they took a bunch of photos of this room and these two together and decided on this one. Truly, the fact that this is a real record might be the miracle at her house that they got even a record made. It's super disturbing though, so I hope you enjoy it as much as I do. So here are your songs. Listen up, listen carefully. They're going to pipe right through YouTube just like my voice is. You're going to answer all 3 at once. So team captains, remember you're submitting answers to me on Discord, or you could just add answers in chat when I cue you. Team captains, I want you to submit your stuff to me all at once. All right, that's how it's working. Here's your first one. Give me the original, and then if you can get who's singing the cover, you'll get a little bit of extra credit. Remember that. Here we go. Numero uno. Oof, so good. Dirty. There's your first one. Here is numero dos. Remember, I want the OG for the full credit. Here we go. Listen carefully. Song number 2. There you go. And the last one. I know some of you were all dorky tweens and you danced around your room singing this version of the cover. I know you did. I feel it. Here we go. Listen carefully. Last song. Okay, there you go. By the way, many people chiming in telling me that instrument that doll girl is playing is a guiro? Guiro, I suppose. All right, give me all of them. Quincy B, hello as well. Those are your 3 songs, y'all. Let's see what you can do, friends. Good luck to all of you. Answers popping right in. Yes, Quarantined. You got all 3 plus one of the covers, so that's 3.3 points. Boom, boom. Interesting. You've got 2.6 points to the Fighting Mongooses. Your middle combo of those two people was incorrect. Hey, nice. 1 and a point for pod racing. 2 and no. Good guess with that band, though, with the double question mark. And 3 and 4. Nice. So 1, 2, 3, 3.7. 3.6, we'll call it. The exactitude of my scores was just untouchable. 3 plus a bonus for Electric Jesus, so you got 3.3 points. Team Key, welcome. Yes, yes, yes. Nice job, Team Key. Okay, that's a solid 3 points for y'all. Dewey Decimators, hello. Hello. Yes, no, no, yes, no. Ooh. Me First and the Gimme Gimmies. Is that a real band? Because that's a great band name. Great job, though. Uno, dos. You got two of them correct, Dewey. These. DC Not Washington, hello, welcome. Yes, 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 blank. Yes, yes. Great job. 3.6 for y'all as well. Just 2 or 3 more teams to give scores. And then if you're in the chat room not playing, you're just hanging out and just being cool, you could just tell me stuff. You could start typing it. Got about 10 seconds for last call on these. Yes, 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 yes. Great job as well. Quars folk. It's funny when I scroll up a little bit, I just see that picture of Josh on his couch. Just chilling, master of his domain. Check out their Bar Mitzvah album. Oh, I will, Dewey D's. They're telling us right now to check out the Bar Mitzvah album for Me First and the Gimme Gimmies. Oh, Sean and Nina are going to Vegas in the morning. Good for them. Are you watching The Kid, Copper Lion? Local 279, where are you at? I know you're somewhere in this world. Wolf Larson. Oh, yeah, you got it. Boom, boom, no, yes. Good job. 3.3 for y'all. All right, time's up. Chat room, if you want to reveal to us all. Really good job, though. The most anybody got was 3.6. Quizzy Board and DC Knowledge. Then Pod Racing and Quartz Folk all got 3.6. 3.3 for Quarantined, Electric Jesus, Local 279. Team Key with 3. Dewey D's with the Dose, and the Gooses with 2.6. They were as follows. California Dreamin' by the Mamas and the Papas. That was Saya's version of it from the movie San Andreas with The Rock. Best thing to come out of that movie was that rendition. Next, Blinding Lights is by The Weeknd, and that was the Naked and Famous covering it from Like a Virgin, which is Triple J. You could find the YouTube channel. Like a Virgin is a phenomenal playlist from Triple J, and that was the Naked and Famous covering that. Somebody guessed the Monsters of Men, pretty darn close. The Naked and Famous guitarist looks just like Guy Pearce, by the way. It's weird. And then the third one, everybody crushed. Real Big Fish, that's doing that version of Take On Me by Aha. Real Big Fish. The music video, has not aged well. It's bad. And our background music for tonight is the Restoned Stories of the Astro Lizard, the full album. You could find them on Hyperloop Records, so check that jazz out. That movie is the best. San Andreas is the best. Ben and Kate, you think San Andreas is the best? All right, good job on the music. Let's move to other stuff. Simple movie descriptions. I describe 3 movies to you using 3 words, one of the words being one of the performers in it. You tell me the movie. Prince, Limo, Julia Roberts. Dust, Gas, Charlize Theron. Snow, Dreams, Michael Cera. Those are 3 movies, simply stated. Grandma's watching. Still not used first in the Kehoe family in over 60 years. Wait a minute. The Kehoe side of the family hasn't had a girl in 60 years? That's crazy. That's weird. Gingers. That is only gingers. Only gingers could you go 60 years without having a daywalker. I'm just messing with you. All right. Let's see what y'all say for these simple movie descriptions. Talk amongst yourselves. Discuss, deliberate, do your thing. Great job, Gooses. Crushed it. All three. That's thrice a point for y'all, Gooses. Good job. I expect nothing less. I expect nothing less than perfection from ye. Dewey Decimator's got it as well. Good job. They're gonna get married. When y'all get married? Next month, right? In the backyard? Backyard wedding next month? Is that correct? Hey, good job, Electric Jesus. You got the whole fam there tonight? Either way. Quora's Folk, always on it. 3 points for you. Juicy, juicy. 9/12. September 12th. Man, that's 3 weeks. Well, if all the speakers blow up in your house and every ability to play music falls through, you can call me. I'll drive up there and DJ your backyard wedding party. Nice job, DC, not Washington. You got them all as well. Yeah, the whole fam jam. You need to have an album called Fam Jam and use a awkward record like album cover like what we've been looking at the last couple weeks. Nice job, Quarantined. Yes, do you like that? You picked up on that, did you there, Quar? Right? Good job, Captain Wolf T. Larson in Local 279 reporting for duty. Oh my gosh, you all dressed. Oh, that's great. Yeah, Ben and Kate, y'all have always crushed your Halloween costumes. There's just no touching y'all. Ooh, good guess, Copper Lion, on the last one. No, you got 2 out of 3, though. I see what you were going with there, and you were, you know, pretty close. Jesse's gonna blow the speakers on purpose now. Yeah, so I come DJ your wedding. Drop of a hat. I mean, by the time I load up my gear and change and go, I could be there in 3 hours and 15 minutes from the moment you call me, just so you know. No, not on the last one, Pod Racing. 2 out of 3. All right. Quizzy B, where are you at? Time's up. Suffering Succotash. Talk to me, Quizzy Borden. I know you got movie answers. All right. I know Ashley at least knows 2 of those. I'm going to give you 2 points, and we'll see if you chime in. Oh, there. She's chiming. You got 2. See, I was right. You pick up the points if you said the following. Prince, Limo, Julia Roberts. That would be Pretty Woman, the movie. Prince, kind of a double entendre, right? I don't have to undress me. And also, he's a prince coming in the thing. Dust, Gas, Charlize Theron, Mad Max Fury Road. Still, the movie blew my mind in the theater. The opening sequence, so good. Jaw on the floor, so good. And then Snow Dreams, Michael Cera. Scott Pilgrim versus the World, which just turned 10 years old, and they had a big rereading of the script with everyone live streaming on the Zoom chats. You could find that somewhere. Somebody did it. So great job. Those were your 3 films. On to the next one. ID the Flowers and the Breed of Puppy. Look how cute this question is. The cuteness is real. I need that breed of puppy and that type of flower. Super cute things. I also, yes, I put the puppy's butt in my face on purpose. Did I just lean the right way? I think I did. Let's see what the answers are. Yeah, I did. I did lean the right way. I sniffed that puppy's butt. Only in my show are you going to get high quality PowerPoint presentations mixed with butt sniffing. A lot of you are used to butt kissing. No, that's what you would think, Quarantined, but you're wrong on the one of those. I'm just going to double check. Make sure I got this photo. Yeah, no, I'm right. I'm right. A lot of you are going to get busted up. I can already tell. Quizzy Borden, you got 1 of 2. Answers rolling in. Oh, I see what you did there. Captain Wolf Larson, bless me, but you're still wrong on the first picture, the closest to my nose. No, DC, not Washington. Also, you only got one correct. No, Gooses, you also only got one correct. No, Dewey D's, you also only got one correct. What? 4 teams left. Nobody has gotten part of this. I shouldn't really say that because now they might not guess what they were going to, but whatever, I don't care. It's my show. I do what I want. You could stream your show. I would watch and support you, of course, 1,000,000%. No and yes, pod racing. By the way, if anybody else here has a home and you're thinking about selling it, or maybe your parents are like thinking about selling and downsizing, tell them to sell it right now. Tell them to sell their house right now, this very summer, and get max value. We just bid $30,000 over the asking price of a home and did not win the bid. Just let that sink in for a minute. There was a bid out there higher than 30 G's over. Yes, it is supposed to be that quarantine. Don't say it like that. I don't like your "is that supposed to be." It just is that thing. Electric Jesus, you also only got one. All right, time's up. Cutie Booty Patootie is closer than just about everybody else's answer, Quar, so I feel you. Upper Arlington, that is good to know, Mr. Larson. We are settling for nothing less than 1 acre, which makes things a little difficult. We want to be a little outside the city. We don't want neighbors right down our gullets. We want the acre. We want the trees. Do some homesteading, some greenhousering, all kinds of stuff. Nice job, Carper Lion. So, you know, we're kind of looking anywhere that has an acre with it. So that is partly our fault, but we want land. You can build an addition to your house. You can't build land. I mean, you can if you're playing like Goddess or Sim City. All right, that is a Lhasa Apso. Mwah. Lhasa Apso. Mwah. What? Mwah. It's not a Shih Tzu. Those are hyacinths. Somebody put shit flowers. That was good. Lhasa Apso, it is. Look it up. Don't believe me, look it up. They look a lot like Shih Tzus, but their face is definitely different. Not as smashed. The nose is down away from the eyes more. The nose is also smaller, etc., etc. There are differences, most definitely. All right, we go on to the next one. No time to rest. Double tap. You got 2 logos mashed up together there. One is, I'm not going to say anything. Just see if you can get both logos. And then define the economics phrase real terms as it pertains to money. So if we're talking about money in real terms, what does that mean economics-wise, right? We'll see what you can do. So it's 2-part answer. See what you could do. We'll see. A lot of deliberating on that econ one, I bet. Real would be like the as opposed to nominal. Let me say that again. Crash, crash. Real as opposed to nominal. Crush. I'm crushing your heads. So maybe that'll help. I don't know. See what you can say. Couple teams deliberating. Football starting back up. A lot of you probably playing fantasy football. Message me your fantasy football questions. I'll be more than happy to answer them. I've been waiting to the Champions League. Oh, so much. So much good soccer happening. Bayern destroying Barcelona. It's glorious. Answers coming in. Yes. If this isn't right, Natalie will fight you. No need to fight me, Natalie. Hi. You got it. Natalie will chop my face off with her hand. Great job as well, Quarantine. You got it too. First two teams to get it in get both the points. Like I said, they were a point each. Mm-hmm. Still more debating. Debating, deliberating. I see a bunch of teams typing. DC, not Washington. Yeah, good job, good job. Both of them. Baller status. Quizzy B, I figured you would get it. You're the ones who told me about, what was it, REITs or something? I skipped a lot of my econ class in undergrad to watch the Cavs win a championship. Evening classes are dumb. Yeah, that's why you don't do them. I couldn't agree more. It's also why I dropped out of college. I mean, I didn't really. I got a degree. It's just I didn't. They were trying to give me the runaround. Gooses. That's such a I'm gonna give it to you. Do you have Vikash with you? Because he would. There's no way you have Vikash right now on your team. I feel like you would get a more detailed answer if we did have Vikash. No, not medieval times. That's what you think that logo is? Medieval times? Oh, adorable. Chorus folk, I'm gonna give you a point. Welcome to medieval times. Yes, great, perfectly answered, Pod Racing. No. Goose says, I don't know, I want to give it to you, but it's tough. I just give you half credit. That's like that's a half-ass answer. You get half-ass credit. Yes, and, ooh, Copper Lion, you're so close. 10 seconds. Great job. Great job incorporating the word shitty into all your answers so far, Captain Wolf T. Larson. I gotta say, if this game was just about incorporating the word shitty into things, you would be the best at it. Unfortunately, that's not the case. Oh no. Yeah, you try to give me this spit shake? Don't give me My Girl gifs. That movie was heartbreaking. My Girl goes against everything Trivia stands for. The kid dies by bees. I mean, spoiler, by the way. That's one of the... My Girl is like an anti-Four City Trivia movie because it's like bees are evil. This kid gets killed by bees. All right, anybody else? Great job. Real terms is, always relative to the point in time that it is. It's more useful when we're making like comparisons. Transforms a nominal value by taking into account inflation. Nominal value is like the prices you see it now. You could look at it that way. What did Kev say? Yeah, this was really good. The actual cost of an item versus a symbolic value. That's really nice. I like that one as well. Number adjusted for inflation. Actual realized value of an investment as opposed to unrealized. Sure. Real is the actual value. Nominal is its relation to other things. All fantastic answers. Great job. We move on to the next one. Oh, that's NOS, the energy drink. Anybody here drink that stuff? If you do, I mean, I could just, bury you in the backyard now if you want. An Urban Decay makeup brand. Good job. Urban Decay and NOS. It's time for Three's Company. Science Sports Stars. If you're playing trivia right now, Captain, submit to me one of those 3 topics to get a little bonus in. It's like your confidence topic. So whichever topic you feel most confident in, you'll tell me, and then I give you 3 questions. You answer all 3, but you get a bonus in the one you pick. We got 2 for stars, 1 for sports, 3 for stars, 4 for stars. Holy smokes. Anybody else? Quizzy B. Science. There you go. Way to rage against the machine, Quizzy B. We got another stars. We got It's Science and a sports. Nice. Okay. I think that's everybody. If you got one more, chime it in. Bring it to me. Here we go. Here's your three. 3 questions. Answer them all at once. Submit them to me. Ding dongs. True or false? The Cleveland Browns had 0 Pro Bowlers from 2003 to 2007. Is that statement true? Or is it false? Also, name the missing lobe. You got frontal, occipital, temporal. What's the other one we're missing there? And then celebs buy the hair. There's the crudely photoshopped hair of a celeb. The more I look at it, the more I love how horrifying this question is. Give me that celebrity, buy their hair. Their face would be like, here, I'll use my mouse. Their face is like right over here, it's like one of those like side view kind of things. So we'll see what you could do. And remember, if you get your topic right, you'll get an extra. I made the sports one 50-50. Are you including the 2007-2008 season? I hate when people do this. Let me just double check, because if I say no and I'm technically wrong, then I'll have to eat crow. Let's go down here. It says 2008. Yeah, all right, so 2008 would be the season of dreams with Derek Anderson, Braylon Edwards, Kellen Winslow. That year, Josh Cribbs. No, so that's 2008. So 2003 to 2007. Yeah, so not 07, 08, so I guess 06, 07. Why do you got to do this to me? Gotcha. So not the 2008 10-6 season of dreams year. Oh man, we might be closing on a house. It's a cabin home, everybody. We might be closing on a not practical cabin home. What do y'all think of that? Also, where are your answers? Ah, yes. Good job. So, pod racing, you got all of them, plus your half a point. Mel, you got all of them. Electro Jesus, plus your half a point. Goose has got them all. Dewey D's, no and no. You got one. Oh, wow, that's great. You think that's George Clinton's hair. Oh, I love that you think that. I love it. I'm not being facetious. Yes, yes, no. Oh, wow. All right, I'm beginning to enjoy this hair category question because I'm getting more random answers than I suppose I thought. Quizzy B, you missed the celebs, but you got the other two plus your bonus. Cabin homes are always practical. I know, right? That's what we want to say, but it's really, for starting a family, it's like we're trying to buy an empty nester's home and convert it into a family home. I don't know. We've got to decide tonight though, when I get done with trivia. They made us a counter offer. We've got to decide. Great job as well. So we've got them done. Copper Lion. No, it's true. No on that one too. Oh, okay. Anybody else? DC, not Washington. Where are you at? Did you send me things? Oh, yeah, no, I need the answers, yeah. I need the answers. Steven Shitty Tyler, the shitty lobe. They were true. They were very shitty. Your brilliance knows no bound. Dorsal lobub? No, get out of here with that jazz. You got two of them. Plus your bonus, DC. 279, you got two as well. And there's Quarantined. Oh, Quarantined. No. Oh, I love these guesses I'm getting for hair. It couldn't be weirder. It couldn't be more weird. Way to get all yours, though, Quares folk. All right. It is true. They had no Pro Bowlers. Jameer Miller in 2002 and then Derek Anderson and the gang in 2008. Nobody for the 4 years between them, technically 4 seasons. whatever. The missing lobe is the parietal lobe. Parietal, occipital is right there. Good job. And that is the hair of one Amy Winehouse. Oh, such amazing guesses. There you go. There she is. I had some like next level incredible guesses. I had Steven Tyler. What were some other amazing ones I got? Oh boy, let me see here. George Clinton. Yeah, George Clinton. In the Parliament Funkadelic. And also Johnny Depp. That hair belongs to either Steven Tyler, George Clinton, Johnny Depp, or Amy Winehouse. I like that all the misses were guys' guesses because guys don't take care of their hair, maybe? I don't know. I don't know what y'all were trying to say. Good job. Next, it's time for your 2 Pictonomicons. Yes, what say you? What do you think of this? Here, everybody, I'll send you all this, too, right now. Let me get this up. Ding bong, come on, you crapsicle. Copy image. Hata. Here, so before we do Pictos, this is the house that we'll probably not do, but there it is. Huh? It's a literal cabin with an huge garage/storage shed. That's what it looks like. And I'm either very excited or very nervous. I don't know. But it's out in the middle of nowhere on 1 acre, so we're like pretty jazzed about all that. Oh my God, you need that house. Thank you. I know, right? All right, let's go. Pictos, y'all know how this works. We have no newbies in here. Maybe a new player to pod racing, whoever you are, little pickle tickler. I see you. Tickling pickles. I know it's really cool, guys, but is it practical to have 2 kids in that place? It's technically a 2-bedroom. Which we could turn into a 3rd bedroom if we built an addition in a couple years from now. You wouldn't need to run plumbing or really anything to it, so you could probably do like a 12 by 10 addition for like 20 grand, but we'd have to take out a loan for that too. Yeah, if that's the style, then I recommend it in Maine, where I will move in a few years. Listen, part of us would move to Maine. It's just her job. Sunshine worked really hard. She's got her doctorate and she's in one of the top children's hospitals in the country. So this is where our home shall be. Here we go. Let's get into these. 3-syllable show, y'all. 3-syllable show. Yeah, Sarah says it looks like the kind of place you move as you're finishing a novel. Yeah, remember Secret Window? Speaking of bad Johnny Depp hair. Remember Secret Window? He's in the cabin in the corn and John Turturro. You stole my novel. You stole from me. Something. He says something. You stole from my kin. All right. Those pants are called what? It begins with the letter B. Be very careful. The letter B is in Bravo. That is not the Serengeti, but this kind of like climate, right? It begins with the letter S, not Serengeti. And then that type of coffee is found in Hawaii. What kind of coffee is that? Specific mainly to Hawaii. Do all that and you'll get the name of this thrice-a-syllable show. Couple answers coming in. Quarantined. Y'all are so good at these. Do y'all want to do a Pictonomathon at some point? Remember those? Why am I even saying that? That last one took me 25 hours of work. That's exactly the reference Sarah was making. Yeah, remember he eats the corn at the end? Ugh. Wife corn. I love a good corn joke, but that movie really ruins it for me. Excellent work, pod racing as well. Yes, Electric Jesus. You silly little beasts, you. Gooses. Holla at a playa. Jesus, more Pictonomathons. Oh, Jesus is an Electric Jesus. I wasn't taking the Lord's name in vain. Yeah, I mean, we might do something fun like that. Listen, I know we're just like kind of limping through summer with the show because people are out doing things. I want them to. I want them to live life. It is short. Please do. My buddy's dad just died of COVID, and even though he worked his whole life, they still had to do a GoFundMe just to pay for his bills because he got screwed royally. So he's pretty bummed out right now. The whole family has to quarantine. They can't even they have to take turns at the funeral. It's awful. So I feel you on that. Life is short. Go out and enjoy it. But my point is, we just get it through summer, and then as the bad weather hits, we'll be picking trivia back up. There'll be some more people in here for sure, spreading the love, and we'll do some really fun stuff. I want to do whatever y'all want. Understand, it's for me, it's about what y'all want to do. Good job, Wolf Larson. All right, I'm waiting on 2 more teams. I need those answers right about now. Dewey D's, where you at? DC, not Washington. Quizzy Bees, there you are. Nice job, Quizzy Bees. I had never had a doubt. Not once. No! Oh, how are you getting that from that? DC, not Washington. I really loved that. I really loved that show. The opening episode is so good. You didn't say us. Oh, I'm sorry. Quartz Folk, you got it. You're super smart. You don't gotta give me that frowny face. Literally failing miserably over here. Those pants are breeches. That is the Savannah, and that is Kona. For half credit, or 30% credit, Dewey Decimators, or anybody else. Looks like we're waiting on 2 teams. Team Key and Dewey Decimators. See what you can do with that. Boom, pow. What do we say? Got answers coming in. Yes, there you go. Good job, DC. All right, time's up. 5, 4. If you're going to type, start typing. I can see you typing, Copperline. We'll wait for your answer, senor. And the man says, so saith the man. What will he say? Website emergency from work. That's not a real answer. It is Sabrina, as in The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, or Sabrina the Teenage Witch. The Sabrina the Teenage Witch with Melissa Joan Hart ran from 96 to 2000. There were 28 episodes of the new Sabrina spread out over 2 seasons. And guess what? It was just canceled a couple weeks ago. It's done. I don't know if y'all ever watched it. Are you like me, where if I know that a show has been canceled, I almost will just not... Part of me just wants to never even take up the time to watch it. But then I think of so many great shows that were canceled that shouldn't have been, like Firefly, etc. And I'm like, no, I'm gonna watch this shiz. So good job if you said Sabrina. Next, last but not least, 2-syllable first name, 1-syllable last name, author. Here's what I need. The name of this person who writes a lot of books. What would they be called? Don't overthink this. Somebody who writes books and publishes them is known as a what? We made a reference to it with the cabin home earlier. What kind of basket is that? And Randy from South Park is dressed up as what singer right there? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. What saith you, friends? Oh, nice job. DC, not Washington. All over it. Is Siley with y'all? Is Siley there? Siley is becoming a very nice job, Dewey Decimators. See, you didn't skip that class. Obviously, that was a daytime class when you took literature. Maybe feminist literature was the class you took? Who's to say? Good job, Electric. Jesus. Quarantined. You couldn't have said it better. By the way, any of you that work in education too, you know, I know it's a super challenging time for all of you right now, but if you're an educator or you know someone who works in education, seriously bring up to maybe parents that you have to talk to one-on-one or whatever, Mr. Park's Dungeon Minions Camp. It's certainly something that could be used to augment the structure of a child's day. We're super flexible with hours to help out parents too. So educators especially know that everything we do, we think about y'all when we design it and ways that maybe we could help all of you. So I need my librarian card revoked. Otherwise, yeah, no crap, Dewey D's. No crapola. All right, anybody else? Is this really it? I have a hard time believing that the Fighting Mongooses aren't getting this. Nor pod racing? Nice job, Quizzy Bees. Coming in out of nowhere. Yes, you've got the right name. What does that hair look like? The hair of what pop star? Big brown, the parts like over, so they got like a big floof. Yeah, they're super stuck. Well, what authors do you know whose first name is Audrey? Good job, 279. No. Gooses. All right, 5 seconds. Five segundas. Five segundas. Time's up. No, I'll give you half credit though, pod racing. That is Randy dressed as Lord. I am Lord. Yeah. Audrey Lord. Ah as in author. Dree as in laundry. Lord as in Lord. It was just Lord. Self-described black lesbian mother, warrior poet, and before her death of cancer at only the age of 52, she took the name Gamba Adisa, which means warrior, she who makes her meaning known, which I think is like an amazing, like that's what does your name mean? Warrior, she who makes her meaning known. That's some next level awesomeness. But Audrey Lorde, like way ahead of the time, wrote about everything, a myriad of topics from feminism to racism to equality to she was all over the place, super big pioneer, had a lot of great stuff, and was doing real grindy work back in the 60s and 70s and 80s, you know, when it was much harder to have a voice and do that stuff then, even than it is now, which is obviously still hard now, but it was harder then, would be my only point. So she's a boss. Read up on her, learn about her life. Super influential lady. Spent a lot of time in Germany as well. Wow. Well, boom. Wow, we're kind of early on the show. I'm surprised. I think we only had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We had like 10 teams, so I think that was part of it. So we'll leave these last few minutes open. I'm going to get your answers or your scores totaled. But this is your time now. Chill, talk to each other. What are some things, some greatest hits from trivia maybe you could think of back in the day, or stuff that you want more of? What do you want more of in the show? What can I do to make the show compelling and interesting for all of you? That decision-making process is always on my mind. So debate and deliberate. Don't forget about your challenge. Music video, best use of real animals in a music video is your music video challenge for next week. So you simply copy paste a YouTube link into the hashtag music video channels in Discord, or you can message me on Facebook or direct message me if you have my phone number. Oh boy. Oh boy, it's gonna be close to the top. 3, 6, 9, 10. Okay, I think I got all our stuff. What do we got? Would 100% do another Pictonomathon. There were some pictures that you would put up and they would be a pun. Oh, yes. Are you talking about Corporal Punishment or The Punisher? I remember those. We can do some of those. Natalie's request is go back to the original set with levels of difficulty and let each team pick. Interesting. Literary Armageddon, accompanied with an amazing GIF. Yes, is that... What is that? Oh, I remember that movie. What's that from? Also loved Literary Armageddon. Okay. Quality puns. Thank you. Quality puns. All right, I'm going to write that here, right here under your scores. Puns, Lit Arma, Pictos. Okay. I like to do name that tune stuff, but it's really tricky with licensing and stuff. So just remember that. You got to think about licensing. Well, I've got our scores. There can only be one. Really high scores, though. I mean, so many of you were between 17 and 19 points. It was pretty impressive, I gotta say. Yeah, 17.1, 17.3, 17.8, 18.1, and 18.8. So it was just less than 2 points, basically, separated fifth from first. Less than 2 points. Which is why every little thing counts, y'all. All right, well, here we go. Here are our scores from the bottom to the top. With 10 points, Team Key, he had a work emergency. With 11 points, Dewey Decimators. Hopefully I'll see you two or hear you two or whatever, read you two in the next 3 weeks before your wedding. But if you have any questions or if there's anything I could do to help support you two on your big day, know that I'm a sucker for weddings. I love them, and I'm very, very happy for both of you. For real, though. So they got 11 points with 15.1. Quar as Folk. You guys, the last one really cost you. It cost you so hard. You only got 1 point. Technically, it would have been 16.1, but with 15.6, the Fighting Mongooses. With 16.1, now this is pod racing. With 17.1, Quizzy Bordens. 17.3 for your local 279. That means there's 3 teams left with 17.8 in third place tonight. Quarantined, they're so good, powerhouses that you are. With 18.1, it's FNDC, not Washington, who never responded if Siley was with them or not, but that's okay. And then 18.8, your winners, ladies and gentlemen. Thank God, because she'll chop my face in half with the side of her hand. It's Electric Jesus. Ooh, I'm standing next to a mountain. Great job, Electric Jesus. Get it, fam. Fam jam. Wait, when did you ask? Sorry, you guys might have been chatting. I just wanted to comment that Siley's becoming a very proficient D&D player. Just so everybody knows. Remember when I was like taking open auditions for, not auditions, but whatever, like come play D&D if you've never played before? Siley's been playing for how many weeks now? We did 11 plus 7, so I think you've done 18 sessions at around 2-ish hours each, so 18 times 2, 36. You're at probably about 40 hours of D&D time. So it's pretty crazy, right? It goes by fast. You say 40 hours, you say 18 sessions, but it doesn't feel like that, methinks. Anyway, and so if y'all have any questions about D&D stuff, let me know. Mr. Park Dungeon Camp, boom, boom, holler at a player. Well, I'll let everybody know about the house thing and what happens. Fingers crossed. We're about to have big chats about it, probably for the next hour, and fret and decide if we want a cabin home that is not at all practical, but also like our dream. So, are dreams ever practical? That's the question, folks. For all of you out there, just have a great week. Be awesome. Take things one day at a time. Be like water, my friend. Flow or crash. It's up to you. Just keep moving. We'll see all y'all next week. Thanks again, players. Holla, holla, holla. Holla. Holla to play it. Holla.